Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. Check this out, right? Face cam on a regular episode. When does that ever happen? Well, it might be happening from this point forward. Why won't these despawn, huh? There's people here. Are these placed manually? That's frustrating. I gotta clean this up. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a piece of crap alt island. But anyway, you kind of hinted a little bit about doing my villager farm in the previous episode. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First, I want to show you guys my old design, which I don't know if you can really call it old. It was from last round. Those of you that have been with me know what this is. This is a single player Cellbot farm. This is not where the player stands. This is where the spawners stand. And the villagers and iron golems can both be using this farm. They drop, they do their little swim thing, and then they go into this larva here. And then they fall down. I'm stuck. And then they fall down here. And then they go down. They go down in here, and the drops that are the over... Why am I'm stuck between signs? How does that happen? The drops that they go here, and then your alt or your main, if you don't have an alt, stands here and collects the drops. This farm still technically works, but it requires the hoppers because you will lose some of the overflow to lava. If you use this farm without tiered hoppers, you're going to have a lot of loss because the drops do occasionally burn. I stood here and watched it, and I would say 1 out of every 4 or 5 villagers or iron golems, their drops were getting burned up. So, and that is unacceptable for me because I am going away from hoppers. Can you believe it? They recently released a change. Look at all that mess in there. They recently released a change to where you don't need hoppers anymore because unlimited alts. So I decided it was time to make a new farm. I mean, I do have the 4 hoppers here just to collect the stuff that maybe they don't pick up. But I have like 6 alts in there just collecting the drops. And because there's no hoppers, most of them actually are picking up drops. So yeah, but it's actually very simple design. And again, this farm, while technically you could use it if you don't have a lot of alts, it's really designed for cellbots. And look at all of these guys. Look at all these pigs down here. This happens because of the creature bug. When the server reboots and there's a creature out, it'll turn the creatures into pigs. Yeah. So yeah, I do that. I have to do this every now and then, once a day actually. I mean, I guess it technically doesn't matter. You don't have to burn them. I just don't like to look at them because I hate them. I hate them in their face. But yeah, I don't remember how many alts I got down there. Maybe it only looks like 3, but maybe, I don't know, whatever. But then they drop down, so you can see the lapis there for a second. They'll pick it up, they'll sell it, and they'll send it to me. Actually, they send it to Alt Jemima, and then Alt Jemima sends it to me. And since I still have the hoppers down there, I'm still calling the chimp here. And I don't know, I might add more hoppers down the road, but I don't really want to collect poppies. And you can't poppy filter something like this. I mean, I guess maybe you could if it was in a different if the chunk border was like right here. But yeah, so this is it. We're up to 301 villagers. Of course, by the time this airs, I will have more. Geez, when is this airing? Thursday? Friday? I don't know. I don't know when it's airing, but it's airing soon. Yeah, this week. I'm recording this on Monday. We did pretty good on Istop. Actually, I already did that in the last episode. I don't need to talk about that again. But this is just a basic water flow system. Since I'm a derp when it comes to this, I actually had help. Lazarus of my island, he actually did this for me. Because usually when you see me do the water, you see this ridiculous, like, pushing it this way, and then 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 pushing it this way. because I'm not very good at that. But he showed me how it's done, and there's no dead spots here. Like do 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 do. Anyway, I have noticed, actually, I say there's no dead spots. I have actually noticed a dead spot. A villager dropped like right on the very lip, right over there somewhere, right over here. I can't see my face cam, so I don't know if I'm actually pointing in the right direction. He landed like right here, and then he was just kind of hanging out there, and I don't know how. I don't know how that happened, but as my farm gets bigger, other drops will come and he'll go, hey, get away, scram, and it'll push him down the hole anyway, so it doesn't really matter for this. Now, if it was a one wide hole like the dropper farm that I did last round, they can get a little stuck up here, stuck up villagers. So you just gotta be careful. You just gotta make sure it's a 2x2 hole, because like I said, if you do a 1x1 hole, you'd think you should do a 1x1 hole. Because, geez, why do I always forget to do this? Now I have to make sure nobody cursed. Ugh. Although cursing is bannable now, so maybe pretty soon I won't have to hide chat anymore. That'd be nice. That's annoying. That's frustrating. But yeah, so that's it. 2 basic farms. If you don't have any alts, this farm will work for you. You just AFK it when you're not, you know, mining world or whatever, or dueling or whatever you do on here. And if you have a bunch of alts, you can just do this. And there are options for alts online that are cheap and affordable, that you don't have to go to Mojang and spend, you know, 17, 20, whatever, 27, 70, 35, whatever, how many dollars it is. But yeah, you know, a lot of people don't have any money to spend. So yeah, there's also you can get migrated alts for like a penny per alt. The problem with them is they're stolen, they're hacked. So I don't feel okay getting those personally, because you know a lot of them are still active. When you buy unmigrated, they're all old accounts. That I'm assuming people sell back, but maybe they're hacked too. But they haven't been used in like 7+ years, because you can't log an unmigrated account. You have to migrate it, and they forced that like 7 years ago, right? 5 years ago. So you know, if you're gonna do that, those alts aren't being used anymore. So I don't feel those accounts, I should say. I don't feel bad about that, and I think a lot of people agree with me. You know, I saw this pig up here and I thought it was one of those fake pigs, but it's not. It's not. And check it out, a little update. Reachers, level 5 frog, baby. Can I spawn him? I can spawn him. Check it out. Oh, of course. There we go. Look how fast you get stuff. And right now I'm double clicking on my mouse with 2 fingers, but usually I would keybind it to the keyboard, and it's a lot easier, and I don't have to reach over like this like a fool. But yeah. Want to watch me do this for 15 minutes long? Would that be exciting? Somebody asked me to do an hour-long frogging stream. First of all, the frog doesn't last an hour. I mean, I guess I could just get one on another alt. The frog doesn't last that long, and how exciting would this be? Would you like to watch this for an hour? I don't want to do this. Usually when I frog, I'm looking over here at my other monitor where I have YouTube on, or like Netflix. Gosh, why couldn't I think of that? But yeah, that's that. Let's put him away. Save him for later. Frog legs, fried. A little bit of panko breading. Did I get an ING? Oh, I got a pig. Boop. And since I'm not using iron golems anymore, this is all my extras. This guy here needs to log on and take these. I'm giving them to him. Come on, vibrator. Let's try to say this. Vibrandapine. Vibrandapine. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Done with that. Alrighty, well that's it. A little derping around to fill up some space and some time. I'm not going to do a tutorial on this because it would be pointless to do a tutorial on this. It's a 2x2 hole that drops 107 blocks onto 4 tier 3 hoppers. It's not rocket science, and you can, if you just watch the video, you can see how this is built. I mean, I guess I can count the blocks for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to go 9 blocks up 1 block up 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks up 1. Then we go 4 blocks back up 1, and that's your border. And this is the same dimensions all the way around. And the very, very tippy-toppy, the very, very corners, you're going to put 1 more block here just to start the water. If we took this water out, there'd be a dead spot right here. And the reason why this is so big is because, remember that 16 block out episode I did about a week ago? That's to about right here on this edge. Of course, it will wrap around and be like maybe right here. Over here, it won't go all the way out here. But yeah, that's why this is so big. I was planning ahead. I intend to put over 1 million spawners in this farm. And so this is going to become a nasty, nasty mess. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Anyway, you guys have seen a lot of changes in my channel recently. I'm gonna try to do face for all the future Skyblock episodes now, and of course the little bit of music ditty that I added on the intro and the outro. I mean, I don't really do an intro and outro, but you know what I mean. Hey, Pengy, 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 Pengy. Why would I do that? Why would I send him down to the pit of death? Bye-bye, Pengy. Doesn't matter, he'll still work. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And as always, take it easy.